These inexpensive, tiny lights helped thousands of Ukrainians during last year's blackouts, which are probably coming again soon. And I have been donating whole batches of these, which gave me a golden opportunity to test and review. As my keychain light video showed, there can be significant discrepancies from batch to batch, and for this review, I have a much more impressive sample size, covering not just batches, but different designs and factories. Cubes, half spheres, cylinders, and pear-shaped? There are many out there, but inside it's pretty much always just two small LEDs, and they all come in cold and warm color options, and some will offer colors too. These are small, credit card for scale. Matchboxes were often used by Soviets and post-Soviets for size comparison, but not only fewer people smoke these days, even less use matches. But the main problem, just like with many other products, matchboxes fell victim to shrinkflation. Sunflower oil, which used to be sold exclusively in 1-liter bottles, can now be whatever the sneaky company that preys on consumers not to immediately notice the decrease in size or quantity, or just suck at math, wants to. Toblerone tried to even push out this monstrosity, but faced severe backlash. Credit cards, on the other hand, are regulated and are the same size wherever you go. Crazy idea. Why not enforce showing the price per kilo alongside with the unit price? And voila! Problem solved, as there's no more incentive for this bullshit. You know what else is small in these lights? Power consumption. This was especially important during the blackouts, as you could use these for days or even weeks on a single power bank charge. But for the more casual users, it just means you won't see a change in your electricity bill, even if you forget and leave them running for days. So, what model should you buy? I'd get either of these, as they give the best bang for your buck. The pairs undoubtedly have better build quality and are more powerful, usually, while these, in majority of orders, from dozens of stores, would rattle. I've tested multiple lights, plugging and unplugging, over 100 times each, just to verify. Only on one brand new power bank that was crap anyways and probably defective, as it felt that you needed lube to push it in, it had the USB go inside the lamp. But that's easily fixed by popping off the diffuser and pushing it back. You can even add some hot glue, as they're not soldered. And that's pretty much why they rattle in the first place. And yet, I would still order them again and again, as they're less power hungry, averaging at around 40 to 50 milliamps, going down to 20 and up to 70. While the pairs would sit at around 100, 120. But on my very last order, from a manufacturer that was consistent for the past 5 shipments, I got cylinders averaging 200, while pairs went down to 20, 30. But trying to demonstrate the difference on video is close to mission impossible. We see things differently. Cameras can't really capture it that well. Monitor settings, YouTube compression, makes me feel hopeless. It will be enough to do whatever you like at close proximity, and not to bump into walls or objects in even a big room. Pro tip. Positioning the light like this will give you over 200 lux on the surface of your book. And while ideally you want 300 plus, I ask people that usually suffer from eye strain and they didn't complain. Donate, like, and I almost forgot. I do not recommend getting the USB outlet versions, as they don't support modern fast charging blocks and go crazy. Unless you already have an older power adapter and don't mind slow charging speeds, that is. And yeah, now we're done.